Hello, good morning. This is 𝗲𝗬𝗂𝗧 from MassMailer. Thank you so much for joining the webinar today. Today I'm going to talk about various email marketing options that you have for Salesforce CRM. As you all know, Salesforce is a great CRM and it does offer many solutions when it comes to emailing. Salesforce does have their own email platform, and there are many other email platforms outside of Salesforce, such as MailChimp and Constant Contact, Outreach, Campaign Monitor, and MassMailer, so on and so forth. It's very difficult to really figure out which one would really work best for you. End of the day, you want to have all your requirements checked and a solution is working for you, but you don't know which one may work best and what all features and how do you really compare all these features. Is it going to really meet all your business needs or no? It's a tough task, and you have to go through certain evaluation process within your own organization. So I thought maybe this webinar is going to be very, very helpful. I thought maybe I'll just go through a quick comparison here for you. And what can you really expect out of it, this webinar? This is a very sincere evaluation of all these email platforms, and we are given some similarities and differences. It's a very high-level comprehensive list, not like every single feature, but definitely some high-level features that you can really think of that are very essential when it comes to email marketing and marketing automation in general. And this is definitely going to educate you if you are trying to evaluate all these solutions for your company. And this is definitely a non-biased comparison, and also we would have a conclusion right after this. And I just want to point out that if you're aware of Salesforce marketing platforms, they have acquired a few companies in the past decade or so, 𝗪𝗏𝗡𝗥, Target, and they renamed them like account engagement, Salesforce engagement, and Salesforce themselves have launched email platform recently again, built natively, called Marketing Cloud Growth Advanced. So there are different email marketing editions that are available from Salesforce. Again, this webinar, we're not really specifically picking one edition. It's more or less like all the editions putting together what can you really get when it comes to pricing and what edition you need to have, or it's a bundled edition. That's something that you would want to talk to the Salesforce rep. So just want to kind of put that thought there for you. Okay. And very important aspect about where or how these solutions actually really differ and how do they really work. So the main, not the feature, basically the platform itself, how it's built, whether it is native app or non-native app, meaning whether the solution is built right within Salesforce or the solution is sitting outside of Salesforce, right? There are two buckets. So Salesforce Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, these two are native solutions to Salesforce. So you don't have to really do any integration. So it's all built in. Versus MailChimp and Constant Contact are non-native, meaning they are their own platform, third-party platform. So you need a connector or some sort of an integration that you need to do between these two systems so that they can talk to Salesforce, right? And again, some high-level feedback on what I heard from other clients. When it comes to MailChimp and Constant Contact, the integration is always clunky. It only supports leads or contacts. Real-time data sync is not possible, and also it's quite challenging. But you do get the campaign metrics and syncing. That's all fine. You can do that. And many features that are mentioned in this particular webinar are especially for MailChimp and Constant Contact. They are like, again, their own platform. They're not right within Salesforce. So just let you know. Okay. And we'll go through the high-level feature comparison to start with the integration. And again, as I mentioned, Salesforce Marketing Cloud, MassMailer are natively built platform solutions for Salesforce versus MailChimp and Constant Contact. You need an App Exchange app or a connector for you to make sure they work well. The authentication when it comes to email authentication or link authentication or domain authentication, you can do an IP authentication as well. You can do all of that in all these platforms. And when it comes to IP address, Salesforce Marketing Cloud can provide you both shared IP and dedicated IP based on the email volume. And MassMailer provides only dedicated IP address because we are very particular when it comes to domain reputation. We want to make sure that you have the full control when it comes to the IP and the domain reputation. So we provide only dedicated IP address for all plans that we have. MailChimp and Constant Contact, you get a shared IP address, which means you're basically sharing the domain and IP reputation from between all the clients that are using the same shared IP address. And which one works well? Again, there are many parameters. If you're a low volume user, shared IP address should be okay. But the moment you send high volume, you have to have a dedicated IP. But MassMailer prefers to go with a dedicated IP, whether it is low volume or a high volume, because we want you to really have a full control on the IP reputation. And the email activity can be, of course, you can see the email activity, whichever platform that you actually use. And obviously MailChimp and Constant Contact, the data gets synchronized. You can do mass email or bulk email or high volume emails in all these platforms. One-on-one emails, you can only do that in Salesforce Marketing Cloud, and MailChimp and Constant Contact, you can do that. And then verification, you can do the email verification, Salesforce Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but MailChimp and Constant Contact, they don't have a verification module. You have to purchase some connector or maybe do the email validation outside and then import the data back. Attachments, yeah, you can have the file attachment in all these platforms. When it comes to dynamic attachment, meaning if you want to send unique file with every single email that you're sending, it's possible certainly in Salesforce Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but you can do that in MailChimp or Constant Contact. And if depending on which Salesforce edition that you're using, you may have to use AMP script. But traditional, I think traditional are pretty old edition though. The latest edition, I believe you don't have to use a script, but you may still have to have some sort of a logic that's retrieving the dynamic file attachment. And then when it comes to email sending limits, credit-based when it comes to Salesforce Marketing Cloud. And then, I mean, pretty much all the platforms will have some sort of a cap. There's no unlimited. I mean, technically, it is unlimited in every platform, but you have to pay, obviously, for credit usage. And then MassMailer also would limit you on the email usage based on the plan that you choose, but we can certainly have higher volume. MailChimp, the same thing. You would have the limit based on what kind of a plan that you're purchasing. Template building capabilities are there in all these platforms. And MassMailer actually has a drag and drop editor. Same goes with MailChimp and Constant Contact. Salesforce Marketing Cloud, certain editions would have drag and drop, and some it's not completely drag and drop, but you can still have a layout built without having to know HTML. And all these platforms would support HTML, should not be an issue. And when it comes to merge fields. You can have cross-level object fields coming in, both Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but MailChimp and Constant Contact, you are very limited to what data you can actually bring into the email, the email template. And tracking metrics, yeah, of course, you can do the tracking metrics such as opens and clicks and bounces, all of that in all these platforms. Reporting, again, you could do the reporting. Salesforce Marketing Cloud or MassMailer can provide you much more granular reporting and custom reporting, just because these are the data sets right within Salesforce itself. And MailChimp and Constant Contact, the same thing. You can have reporting, but when it comes to customizing those reports within Salesforce, you may not be able to do that because that data doesn't sit within Salesforce. But MailChimp, you should be able to apply some filters and reporting can be done. A/B testing, all the platforms would have or do have the A/B testing feature, but MassMailer goes one level advanced. You can also have different template, not just the subject line when it comes to actually having templates, A/B testing templates. And render testing, it's possible to do it in all the platforms again, meaning like how does your email render on various devices, whether it is mobile email client, desktop email client, different browsers. So all of that can be done in all the platforms. You may have to have like a third-party plugin for MailChimp and Constant Contact that you have to check though. Transactional emails, meaning while we are just talking about email marketing, at the same time, you can also send transactional emails using Salesforce Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, meaning like, let's say if you want to send out invoice, order shipment, notification, so on and so forth. Those are not promotional emails. Those are more like a transactional emails. You can actually do that. But with MailChimp and Constant Contact, that's not possible. Dynamic content, meaning if you want to display certain sections and not display other sections, that's possible in all the platforms, provided you apply that conditional logic to display one section versus the other. Also, when it comes to support for Salesforce campaign, you can do that using Salesforce Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but MailChimp and Constant Contact, that's not possible. Email sequencing, certainly you can do that in all the platforms. In MassMailer, you can do email sequencing, but you have to have the flow builder knowledge in order for you to build that custom logic. Website tracking, you can do that website tracking in Salesforce, Marketing Cloud, MailChimp, Constant Contact, but in MassMailer, there's no native website tracking. But if you actually want to just use Google Analytics integration and add that Google Analytics tracking code, that's certainly possible to do. Forms and landing pages, it's possible to do that in all the platforms except MassMailer. That's something that we are working on it. So that's certainly in the roadmap. Social connectors, you can have the social connectors in all platforms except MassMailer. We currently don't have that in the roadmap, but maybe in the future. When it comes to event and webinar connectors, you can leverage any App Exchange app in order for you to connect to like Zoom webinar, for an example. You can do that in Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but MailChimp and Constant Contact, you may have to have third-party plugin, but it's doable, but you have to have third-party plugin. SMS, WhatsApp, you can do both in Marketing Cloud. MassMailer, we are working on it. It's in the roadmap. MailChimp, yes, you can do that. Constant Contact, you can only do SMS at this time. UI customization, you won't be able to customize any pages in Marketing Cloud. MassMailer, you can do UI customization just with some configuration settings. That's again limited to the UI custom settings that we provide. MailChimp and Constant Contact, you cannot do that. IP warm-up, you have to do manual warm-up in Marketing Cloud. MassMailer, we also do auto warm-up, not just the manual. MailChimp Constant Contact, same thing. There's no additional IP warm-up that you do because it's a shared IP. And IP pools, MassMailer does provide IP pools, but not the other systems. Meaning, like, if you want to use multiple IPs or maybe use different domains, and each domain have different IP, that level of granularity you can have in MassMailer. You can also have different IPs for each department. Basically, based on your needs, you can have the IP pools and various domains and different IPs assigned. All of that can be done, and you can have shared volume and everything. That's only possible in MassMailer, but not other systems. Same goes with the multiple domains. Flow integration, if you are aware of Flow Builder in Salesforce, which can help you build any custom process logic, that's possible in Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but not possible in MailChimp and Constant Contact because those are not native solutions to Salesforce. Salesforce API, yeah, you could do that in Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but not in MailChimp or Constant Contact. Sending emails to any Salesforce object, yes, that's possible in Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but not in MailChimp or Constant Contact. Sending from a Salesforce campaign object, that's possible in Marketing Cloud and MassMailer, but not in MailChimp and Constant Contact. And when it comes to opening up your emailing feature in Salesforce Experience Cloud, it's possible in MassMailer. There's a typo here. Sorry for that. So you can actually open up like email sending feature in Experience Cloud in MassMailer, but not in other systems. And when it comes to pricing, and again, this is just like high level, you have to work with Salesforce when it comes to Marketing Cloud pricing. This is what we got from one of the editions. I think it's for the growth edition. I think it starts at 1,500 per hour per month when it comes to SMBs. Versus MassMailer, it starts at $219. It'll give you 10K emails per month and unlimited contacts though. MailChimp, the pricing starts at $110 per month up to 10K contacts. And it goes up if you have more number of contacts. And Constant Contact, it costs you $120 per month up to 10K contacts. And again, I would conclude this webinar saying that again, this is unbiased based on your organization needs. One of these solutions would fit in. And there are several other solutions. It's very hard for us to really compare all of them, but we are taking the top four that we think would really help you in making a decision here. And if your need is to just get an email marketing solution, not a end-to-end marketing automation solution, you can very well just go with a MassMailer as an option because it's a native app and works seamlessly. You don't have to worry about integration and everything, and very easy to build templates and send out emails with MassMailer. But when it comes to Marketing Cloud, if you're looking for, say, like complete marketing automation solution and a native app, for sure, Marketing Cloud definitely is the right choice for your organization. Again, if you're looking for something that's a marketing automation solution, but outside of Salesforce, MailChimp and Constant Contact are definitely could be good choices for your organization. And again, you really have to work with us and work with your own teams internally to figure out what really works. My recommendation is if you are looking for a recommendation here and a guidance on which one really would work for you, feel free to just schedule a call with me And here is my contact information, and you can go to our website, massmailer.io, and then just schedule some time with me. Shoot an email, and if you are interested in getting on a trial, again, you can just get on a free trial from our website. And if you're interested in upcoming webinars, we have weekly webinars that we do. That's the time and everything topic would be shown on our website as well. Just feel free to join our webinar anytime. Once again, thank you so much for joining with me here for this webinar. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.